Hello and welcome back to Dungeon Bot Entertainment. Today's episode is going to be about a taboo which has been plaguing Dungeons and Dragons since the 70s. It is a episode about cheating, dice roll fudging, adding stuff to your player sheet such as experience points, giving yourself equipment that you don't have, etc., etc. This is a big issue that I feel uh, targets all tabletop games. Um, and I know that I'm currently in a campaign with someone who is victim to this, who likes to fudge dice rolls and add experience points to his player sheet that he does not earn. Um, to go in depth on that and to give a bit more of an example as to how this works, when you are cheating, or how this person does it while they're cheating, they'll roll their d20 for a check. For instance, a dexterity check. They'll get a 7. And for instance, that's not it. My dexterity modifier is a 3. So that would be a 10 in total, and that, depending on the difficulty class, could not go well. Now, what a cheater would do is they would try to cover it up or roll in a discrete location where the dungeon master can't see it, and they'll shift the dice slightly. So, for instance, of a 7, there are 3 choices that a person could go with: a 15, a 17, or a 1. Or they could go with a completely separate number. The only reason I listed those 3 are because those are the easiest to get away with from what I've seen this person do. Um, Now, as far as the experience points go, I don't feel that I have to explain uh, what changing a role does to the game. It makes you, I don't want to say invincible, but it makes the game out fun. When you can jump across, chasms that are 50 feet across just because you rolled a, 17 and go, oh, it's a nat 20, it's a nat 20. It takes away the fun of the game. Adding experience points to your player sheet that you don't earn is a big pet peeve of mine. Our dungeon master for this last session changed the way experience is rewarded dependent on kills now. So depending on how many creatures you kill, that is how much experience you get. Our DM for the monsters we killed, it was 75 experience points per kill. Our human fighter killed 4. And with that, he got 300 experience points, leveled up to level 1. Or level 2, my bad. Our half-elf ranger, or half-elf fighter, got 3. And got 225. I killed 1, but got 8 assists because of a shock spell. And got... Oh, my bad. I did the math wrong. I got 200 experience points. So I got 275 to add, which made me a... I was already level 2, so that made me at 575. And our little glass cannon of a warlock only got 75. Now, our problem player, who is the half-elf fighter, he, as I said, only got 225, I believe. Yeah, 225. That's how much he got. Now, as I was reading over everything with the DM, I overhear him go, hey, what do I do now that I'm level 3? And I stopped. Because there's no way he could have been to level 3 with that quickly. Now, I started to do the math once I got home after the session ended, and I started looking over it. I'm like, there was 75 experience per kill, 25 per assist. He should have received 225 experience points. Yet somehow he managed to level up to level 3, which costs 900 experience points. There was a significant gap that the player managed to add to fudge his own player sheet, which is unfortunately, it's a dick move. I don't I don't approve of it because it ruins the game, but I'm not going to go that in depth on my philosophy of it because I thoroughly enjoy rolling low because it makes the situation a lot more tense. But I feel that if you or anyone you know is cheating in Dungeons and Dragons, please tell the dungeon master. Telling the dungeon master is the quickest way to get rid of this big issue. Thank you for tuning in to Dungeon Bot Entertainment. I thoroughly appreciate it. Stick by because I'm going to be going through the different species, classes, and whatnot of base 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. No homebrew yet. No supplements yet, because I still need to read over those. So just stick around and we'll get to the races in the next video. Thank you. Have a wonderful time. Thanks for watching.